Hey YouTube, so we all know that Furret and jumpuff are everywhere, so I looked through and I'm like, what beats these things? And Aurorus was one of the first ones that came up. So I'm like, okay, Aurorus makes sense. Let's try and use it. And I was looking through other Pokemon, I'm just like, Hakamo is a kind of an interesting one because you got the Dragon, which is generally free in this meta, and you also have your half fighting, which resists the sucker punches. So I'm like, that seems like a good option. So did pretty well with this team, got me up back up to 2,700. I've now moved up at the time of filming this to 2,800. So you'll see that team this afternoon, and I'll let you know where I am when I film that. Anyways, let's jump into it. Talonflame into Feraligatr. Um, they come in with Annihilate. Now, the Shadow Claws are super effective, so I'm staying in, but obviously these counters are adding up, and the Rage Fist is just going to boost their attack too. But I will have back-to-back here. I have Hakamo, which resists fire because it's a dragon. And then I have Aurorus with a Meteor Beam, which will one-shot. So I'm not super worried about having to get out right away. Sorry for my delayed. It's my wife streaming here. She's streaming The Office. She's on a full Office kick. And I can see my camera lagging behind here. Okay. So they go with the Ice Punch. And out comes the Talonflame. I'm just going to go straight into this. All the flying moves are resisted. So, but yeah, Brave Bird would still hurt. I am still just gonna go Meteor Beam anyways because it just boosts your attack. So that seems like a good plan a good plan. And it is a Credillia in the back, which is weak to ice. Now my attack is boosted. I am weak to grass because I'm half rock. I don't think this will take out, but it will chip. And I have a dragon in the back still, so that should be okay. They're going to have to throw here. They're really adding on pressure. Can I get to the farm down? I can. Fantastic. And take out the what's left of the Annihilate. Jumpuff. Jumpluff's an interesting one for Feraligatr because I kind of like this matchup because you get to the Ice Beam before they get to the, or you get at the same time, I think, as the Acrobatics. So, and you're going to win CMP. So they throw before, which means I know it's an aerial, so I don't need to shield. Ice Beam is shielded up, but we CMP'd, so I know I'm going to make it to the next one. So if they really want to double shield Jumpluff, I'm fine with that. So here comes the Ice Beam, knowing I'm going to outpace. This will grab a shield or take out. And they do let it go. Not surprising. What's in the back? Arctibax. Both are neutral because, I mean, I have Meteor Beam, so that would be super effective on the ice. But ice is neutral because they're half dragon, half ice. And dragon is super effective, but then they'd be super effective against me. And out comes the Fret. I am going to Meteor Beam just to, this will do an insane amount of chip. And then, as you're going to see here, yeah, look at those resisted Sucker Punches. They can't do anything. Trailblazer resisted, Sucker Punch resisted. Swift is neutral, but you have an okay amount of bulk just to be able to take these Swifts. So as you can see here, well, I could have taken another one, but I worry that then I would just be in Dragon Breath range for both of them. Plus, I have so much energy, I want to be able to get this off. There's one. And just going to go for the Dragon Claw for the win here. Talonflame again. So good lead. They will get out into nothing. They are staying in. Okay, now they finally got into Furret. And yeah, you do. Get in here. So what I like about Hakamo as compared to Primeape is, I don't know why they decided that going Trailblaze there was a good idea. But what I like here about Hakamo is you have this Brick Break, and Brick Break lowers their defense, but it also does not like significantly do anything to you, which close combat does. So if you're in that Primeape matchup, you have to throw that close combat, which can be very, very deadly. So able just to like very easily take that matchup, come out with energy, as opposed to the Primeape matchup, which is still like you need to land that. You need to land a close combat and stuff like that. So I kind of like the Hakamo matchup a little better. They're loaded with energy. I'm going to shield up one. It is a Brave Bird, so we'll see what they have in the back. Ooh, and it is a Medi. So not going to have a good time here when I have a Shadow Claw user with a Hydro Cannon. They let the first move go. That seemed fast, but it is a Psycho Cut user. I keep forgetting. Yeah, I made that exact. You're just seeing me being frustrated, making that exact same mistake I just said. Like, I can win here. That's fast for a Medi. That's probably just like a Ice Punch or something. No, they have Psycho Cow, so they charge super fast on the Dynamic Punch, which also got buffed this season. I keep forgetting that. So, for Alligator goes down, I'll just come in here, get off the Weather Ball. It is within Weather Ball range. All the flying moves are resisted again, so I don't need to worry about those, but they do not even get to move. They have no shields, and I will take this out here. Jumpuff, again, I'm okay with this matchup. I know I'm going to get to Ice Beam first, and they know it too, so they go into Kingdra. A little slow on the switch there. Octazooka is a water move, and I'm a dragon, so that would be resisted. And then we'll just see how much it does and how much... Yeah, I'm worried about not getting to another move before they Dragon Breath me down, so I'm just going with... I don't know why I'm going with Brick Break. I should definitely just be going Dragon Claw there. Jumpuff comes in, takes the rest of me out. Instant Aurorus. They are switch locked. Energy Ball is always a threat. You never know with these Pokemon, but resisted acrobatics, even from a shadow, is not a lot. Arctibax comes in, so able to chip it there and not chip it, sorry, grab a shield there, which is almost more valuable because now it's basically Claw and Ice Beam range, and they decide to shield this. That's fine. Hopefully I can get to another one. I'm going to have to commit a shield. Even if they Icy win me, I don't think it matters too much. I need to shield this up here. So here comes the Ice Beam. This should take out. It is neutral. Take it out. They may Fairy Wind me down, which is a little unfortunate. That's a lot of energy, but they've already shown acrobatics because they don't have Energy Ball. And I'll live in acrobatics. So even if they go Aerial Ace acrobatics here, I have the move. I should live in acrobatics from this range. And this is what makes Aurorus kind of nice. This is why Aurorus is a core breaker for this, right? So if it doesn't have Energy Ball, it kills Jumpuff, and you do pretty well. Not amazing because they can still get to super effective Trailblazes, but you can do okay with against Furret. So used a lot of energy to farm up here, and then I'm like, I don't want to throw resisted Hydro, so I came with HAKAMO. The only sort of drawback to this team is that you do not have a good save swap on this team. Aurorus double weak to fighting, and then HAKAMO, weak to Psychic here. So get hit with the Psychic on the coming in here. But, got a second Dragon Claw, grabbed a shield. And, I was about to say, I didn't get the one turn leg coming in. Maybe I did, but they actually threw another Confusion, which is kind of a weird play. Sorry, my camera's really annoying me. I wonder if I make it less quality. And there is your... Furret here, so yeah, this is where it gets kind of like a little tricky. No, it's still lagging. It makes sense. I'm based on my Wi-Fi connection here. So they're gonna get a Trailblaze off, take me out here. And the Toxapex is just such a tough answer for Alligator. I need to farm up and come out with another move, which was not happening. Dragonite. Going straight Aurorus, which I never recommend. Terrible timing there too. So 2 terrible plays back to back, coming in with the hardest answer to Dragonite, and then bad timing, letting a full Confusion through. I know they have Trailblaze. I'm hoping that they do throw that I can get to another Meteor Beam and grab a second shield here, or take out. That'd be nice too. They do shield. And if that confusion does not take me out, I'm now a 2 times boosted Weather Ball coming here. So leaves them with 1 HP, which is unfortunate. I'm coming Hakamo because I'm assuming Trailblaze and Brutal Swing both would be resisted by my Dragon Fighter. So take that resisted move. Lots of energy, just dump her on there. And there's a Talonflame in the back. And yes, Dragonite comes back in. But because they were slow on the swap there, I was able to chip them quite a lot. And now just get a little bit ahead on energy. Take him out with the Hydro. And I was about to say it's a Hydro Cannon to take this out here. So I will, despite making a couple mistakes there, take that for the win. Furret, see if I go straight Hakamo. I do go straight, and there's a resisted Sucker Punches, and they eventually get into Jumpuff, which is a tough answer, right? So this is already starting off pretty rough. Shadow Claw resisted, bad lead. And then getting the Jumpuff, which has Flying and Fairy combo here, which are both super effective against Hakamo. So I'm going to be probably taken out there. No, okay, I live. Just to be farmed down, which is even worse. Now they're going to come out with energy. I'm going to have to just hope they don't have an energy ball here. But even if they don't, they're probably going to get off at least one acrobatics, maybe a second. Nope. So that's nice. Just for a Grumpig in the back. I assume they'll let this go and just 2 shield their front Pokemon. Yeah, as I would too. So getting to the Weather Ball, trying to take this out. I do, but not surprising they are going to 2-shield Furret here. I'm chipping here, but if they're smart, they just let it go because they know I can't claw down. Yeah, this is a really smart play. Like, it looks very scary. Like, why are you saving 2 shields for a very, very deep red Pokemon? Because Shadow Claw is double resisted. So they know, and with so much energy, that I have only one option. It's commit to a double resisted Shadow Claw down. And as you're going to see here, I do not get it despite taking them to the deep red. That double resisted claw. Just not enough here. Okay, Corsola finally a good lead here. They're going to get out into something. No. Interesting. Actually, I say interesting, and then I remember this matchup. Because I'm like, okay, you know what? Nightshade's going to hurt. So I'll shield up. And then I'll outpace. I'm going to get to a second Hydro. So even if they shield, I'll go Claw Hydro. I should be able to take this with ease. And they shield. And here comes the next one. I'm like, okay, this is good. Hydro. Claws are super effective. I should be able to take this. And they live with enough to get another move off here. And I'm like, are you kidding me here? I'm shielding because like I am almost at a second Hydro. Or a third Hydro at this point. Or an Ice Beam. I'm trying to CMP here. I'm trying to get them to throw like right on Aerial Ace here, but they do not. I do get the Ice Beam off, so I'll grab that second shield. And now I can align with Aurorus. Hopefully they do not have Energy Ball. They are throwing. Hopefully they are just throwing because they just trying to chip. They do. And they've got a second move. They probably have 2 acrobatics. Yep, but you live both. And I'll overfarm a bit here. And we'll have to see what's in the back that they stayed in this matchup here. And in the back is their own Aurorus. And because I had some energy, here comes a super effective Meteor Beam. And yeah, this is going to one-shot. Goodbye. Take him out for the win. Jumpuff, again, not the best lead, but a pretty good lead. Just knowing that you're going to get to the thing. It is a little bit bait dependent because then they can get to the acrobatics, the second one before you. So it's kind of over farming there. I feel like this is one I could potentially bait. Yeah. With so much energy on their end, it's one that they're likely to shield because they have so much energy and want to get it off. It is just an Aerial Ace. And we're in the exact same scenario. I called the Aerial Ace bait once. I'm going to let this one go, knowing I can get a Aurorus on this. And it is a Rangaroo. So I just kind of have to stay in here because Hakamo is a fighter, so they are weak to Psychic. So just got to play this matchup out. Do land the Meteor Beam. Gonna commit the shield and hopefully get the Powder Snow down here. Unfortunately, it is just a brutal swing, so I'm probably going to have to burn a second shield here. No? Okay, just another brutal swing. That's okay. It is a Primeape here. So I think I'm at 2 moves. Almost. And they make a catch on Jumpuff. And you know what? I'm fine with taking this out here. Instant swap. And I believe even if they Rage Fist bait me 12, I think I can just shield this and get to a move here because I'm out of move. So it is a Rage Fist. But they need another one, and they are a Shadow Primeape at that, so this is definitely going to take out the rest of it here. Annihilate. Again, what should be, you'd think, an amazing matchup with the claws being super effective. As you can see, those counters are really adding up, and once they shield once and then Rage Fist, I'm going to shield the Rage Fist, but I probably take it in the 2, because it's pretty fast to the Rage Fist, and as you can see, the counters are adding up even more than the claws, which is kind of surprising. But get to the move here. This will take switch, or you grab that second shield, and let's see what they decide to do. They do shield. I am going to farm all the way down. Not farm, but like just stay in this matchup. And basically, I'm probably just going to sacrifice this. Just assume that a 2-shielded Aurorus here should be like a shield advantage. Aurorus should be okay. But you know, it's kind of tough against a Frostlass, so they could have I mean, they definitely have Shadow Ball. Is it worth shielding a Shadow Ball? Yeah, shielding up Shadow Ball. They may get to a second one because I took so long to come in here. No, they are either short on energy or not counting mine. That'll take them out. They come in here and just get I just boosted my attack. And it's a Dusclops, and it is a Shadow Dusclops, so keep that in mind when you're watching this. It won't quite one-shot, but a boosted Meteor Beam to a Shadow Dusclops takes it to 2 Powder Snows away from being taken out. Crazy amount of damage. That was one of my 5-0s, yeah. So I dropped to like 25 something. I got back up to 2,700 with this team. I got up to 28. Probably around like 10, 28, 15 with another team that I'm going to run Sunday morning, one more day, and then I'll film Sunday night for that one to showcase Monday afternoon. And then we got 2 weeks left. League turnover. I did film with Homeslice Henry. I'm filming this Saturday night. I filmed with him last night, Friday night. So he's a talker. My plan was I had less topics, and we're not doing the battles because I know that the hour and a half is too long. So I wanted it to be like a 40 to 45 minute interview. So lost the battles and cut down the questions. And it was an hour and like 20-minute interview. He definitely talks a lot, which he says like right off the bat. He's a talker. He knows he's got the gift of gab. So I think I'm gonna have to like edit that one, and my goal is to get like a 40-45 minute. So I think I'm going to do like a 45-minute video spliced up, and then do like 15 to 30 minutes of like just a bunch of shorts. So I'll have like specific things we talked about. Like for like 3 or 4 minutes there, he talked about why he believes Shadow Malamar is going to be insane and how to play it. So I think I can use that as a short and a few others as a short. So that's my plan. But it's going to involve some editing this week. So I'll probably edit this week and then put it out sometime in the next like maybe like the following Monday. Maybe the following Monday. We'll see. Anyways, that is it. Thanks for watching. See you guys on the next one.